today. Content analysis 2750 right here in your face, live and direct. Black people, black people, black people, black people. When we gonna learn? When we gonna pull it together? When we gonna know that the war is not within ourselves? When we gonna start hating each others and channel that hate out to better ourselves as a community, as a people, as a culture here in the United States of America? Money, power, respect. They treat you right. These are the lyrics. See, I believe in money, power, and respect. First you get the money, then you get the power. After you get the power, you'll get the respect. It's the key to life. But it seems like black people are getting the money, but they're not getting no power, and they're definitely not getting no respect. They're getting the money through entertainment, sports. There's some black successful entrepreneurs out there, but there's not many, and they're not talked about. What's talked about is the $30 million contract them NBA players getting, the 250 million rappers, the rap moguls, you know what I mean? P. Diddy, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, all of these people, the comedians, Kevin Hart, Richard Pryor. These are the people that's getting the money. They have no power. They get no respect. Because I don't know, man, their goals, their visions are short-sighted. Like a lot of black people, their visions are short-sighted. And they develop these goals. So it's a goal that I want to be the #1 rapper. I want to be a multi-million-dollar rapper. And they start from the gutter. They start from the mud. And they come up. And they become that multi-million-dollar rapper that they said they were going to be. And then it stops there. Then it stops there. I want to be in the NBA. I go to college. I go to all these football camps, these basketball camps. I do what I got to do. I become an NFL player. I sign a $30 million contract, or $300 million contract, whatever it is. It'd be millions of dollars contract. It stops there. They have no fervor. They don't know how to get the power with the money to get the respect. Then you go into comedians. I want to be like Richard Pryor. I want to be the top, because Richard Pryor was very, very good. I want to be the Eddie Murphy. I want to be one of those guys. I want the world to know me. I want to get millions and millions of dollars doing this comedian shit. And then they get it. Some make it, because everybody don't make it. They make it, and boom, that's where it stop at. They get no power. They get no respect. So today I want to ask the YouTube viewers, is Kevin Hart the new face of shut the fuck up, make this money, and don't you dare say anything that empower black people, or I will shut you down. You'll go right back to the bummy streets where you came from. Let's look at it.
has kept on employees through the pandemic. Innovation Refunds can see if it may qualify for a payroll tax refund.
Now, the American comedian Kevin Hart was...
Egypt cancels Kevin Hart's show after contested remarks over something he said last year. I think it was November last year. He made this statement that got him canceled at this show. Now let's think about it. Kanye West said something against the Jews who running this and running that. Shut him down. Shut him down. Took him from billionaire status to, I guess he said he had 250 million or 400 million. Took the basketball players, knocked their contracts, did all of this. Now Kevin Hart makes a statement and says, black people are originally Egyptians. Guess when he said it, they told him, what you just said? Hold on, stop the press. Stop the press. Cut. What did you just say? Take that back. Take that back. I didn't look all into it to see if he took it back or he said something different or he did this or he did that, but he goes to Egypt. They cancel his show. They took that money out of his pocket. Now, what happens after this? What happens after this? Black people, you don't realize and understand that you are the power of change. Money, power, respect, then they'll treat you right. You got money and no power, you're going to get treated like the puppy dog you are. We're feeding you, whether it be an Irish, an Italian, a Jew, an Arab, they're putting the money in your pocket. So as soon as you say something they don't like, you either retract that statement or we're going to finish you. You're going to go back to the bum-ass streets where you came from. We're going to take that house. You're going to get out of that $100,000 car and get you into a $3,500 car. And you're going to go chill and you're not going to feed your family. You're going to go whatever black people do to feed their family, you're going to do. Let's look at this. Were Egyptians black? The Kemet people of ancient Egypt, image courtesy of the African history. Some historians, archaeologists, and writers over the years have argued that ancient Egypt was predominantly black civilization populated by sub-Saharan Africans. That's one right. This is another right. Snowden has also acknowledged that both Egyptians and Ethiopians were described as black, but only Ethiopians were described as having exceedingly woolly hair. This is another one. These are all writings. Like, you can go and that's the power of Google today. You can really go and you can find a lot of stuff without having to go to the library. My mother had like updated encyclopedias for us. We read a lot. I still read a lot. A lot of y'all don't read. Egyptologists, writers, scholars, and others have argued the race of ancient Egypt since at least the 1970s. Some today believe they were sub-Saharan Africans. Another one, Quora. What the Egyptians black? Were the Egyptians black versus our Egyptians black? Here is a quote by Aristotle. A Greek who saw Egyptians, Ethiopians, and Nubians with his own eyes. They were black. Now, the Arabs get mad because they went and they got that. Somehow they ended up taking over Egypt. They somehow ended up taking Egypt. Like black people, they always take. You kill yourself, they take everything from you. Then you come up with a name with it. They're taking the neighborhoods now in New York City. They're raising the rents. And what are you calling it? Gentrification. See, you're going to come up with a name for it to excuse it, to give it power, without looking at your failures. Without looking at your failures. And you're turning that angle on one another. I'm going to show you something else. For one thing, Egyptians are Muslims, a religion that played a role in their lives than it does those of the Syrian or Iraqi nations. This is why Egyptians was called the world mothers, our genes, president of the whole world. The fact of the matter is, Kevin Hart got up there and he said Egyptians were black. Ancient Egyptians were black. That's a fact. That's a fact. And they penalizing him for saying that. They're cutting his money down for saying it. And if he continues to, I don't know if he's going to fight it or what he's going to do, but if he should fight it, then those other groups going to come in and let's see what happens. They don't want us to have no power. And we don't want us to have no power. We want to have money, money, money. Then we want to take that money and squander that money off on material nonsense. Give it back to them and have nothing, no power and no respect. They're not giving you no respect. They're so disrespectful that some of these people go to these jewelers and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on chains that be fake. On chains that be fake. Why? They don't respect your black ass. Let's see something. So now you got Kevin Hart and he's saying truth. And you're not allowed to say the truth. Why? Black Americans are to have no power. And black Americans don't know how to get power. Black Americans destroy one another rather than advise one another how to build up your community. Look at this shit right here. Black neighborhood. Look. Black neighborhood. Look, black neighborhood, black neighborhood. Black neighborhood. Black neighborhood, black neighborhood. Black neighborhood. Look at them houses. Black neighborhood. Black neighborhood. Black neighborhood. Look at this shit. You can see it. I hope you can see it. Black neighborhood. Black neighborhood. When you go in black neighborhoods, the houses be dilapidated. They got little grass. That can't even call that shit grass. Grass is inexpensive. The roads are tore up. The houses are tore down. And dudes have the nerve to say, man, my grandmother been living here 60 years and the landlord don't fix nothing. And they still stay there. Where the Mexicans say the landlord ain't fix, they take the building from them. Power, 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 money, power, respect. In one of my videos, somebody got on my video and they said in the comment section, you look like you're around 59 years old. The beard and all that, the gray hairs. I'm an older guy. I'm not no young boy. You need to be taking care of your grandchildren instead of sitting on YouTube gossiping. I'm not here to gossip. I don't care about gossip. I'm not here to gossip, call names. I'm here to elaborate on current events and try to bring your awareness up. Your awareness up. We didn't realize that he is my grandchild. Because you know why? Because we have extended families. And that's what's wrong with black people. You don't respect yourself, so you're not going to respect nobody else. You're not going to look to somebody older to try to get some direction in life. You're going to go out there like you got it all figured out and destroy your life. Look, you got a family with a female who had 3 kids by a guy who thought he had to go in the streets to make money to take care of his family, end up with 30 years in life. His kid's going to be 30 when he come home. He left his kids while they was 2. Maybe some of them leave those kids while they were just born. Those kids got nobody to look up to. They got to learn life on their own. And they won't listen. They won't get guidance. Everybody don't get rich on crime, young man. They disrespect their mama, their grandmama. Today, kids are killing their parents. Today, kids are taking over their parents' homes. And then when you go to jail, you're calling that same mother that you disrespected. Because your demands them ain't bringing no commissary. Your mans them ain't going to visit nobody. I just came from Groveland Correctional Facility to see one of my young ones. Groveland Correctional Facility to see one of my young ones. I take time to go visit some of them guys every now and again to talk to them and, try to convince them to change their life when they come out and not to go back to jail, man. And ask them how it is in there, how they like it in there. Is you loving it? Did you feeling good? Is you feeling comfortable? Is it life? Is you gangster? And when I go on those visits, don't be no lot of guys when I visit. It be grandmothers, mothers, baby mothers, girlfriends. It don't be a lot of guys going hold down their guys with that bro code. Yo, the bro code. Bros over hoes. Them hoes be there. Them hoes be having your best interest. Treat them right. So now we have Kevin Hart, the next face of shut the fuck up. Don't empower black people to think they were nothing but animals, savages, and whatever. And you got money. And you see the black neighborhood. You got, look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. This is Boosie Badass neighborhood right here. But they say he is working on his own neighborhood. This is Boosie. Look at this shit, man. This is his neighborhood. Look at this shit. And his neighborhood is like my neighborhood, is like your neighborhood. It's just I live in the city, you know, so you got big buildings, all that. So, you know, you go outside the projects, the playground don't have the things the little kids supposed to have. You go in the white neighborhood where those projects, the same type of projects is, and you see the thing with the tree houses where they could slide down the thing, they could do go across the rope balls, they could walk, they could learn some things on the playground there. You can't even play in the black playground. You hate yourself so much, you're going to destroy your own neighborhood. You help destroy your own family. You do all this. And when you get money, you got money. You got the means to make a difference. When you use that money and you make that difference, you get that power. Now they can respect you. Like I said, they took Kanye West billions. You never had multi-billion dollars. You never had it. That was in somebody else's pockets. When it's in your pockets, it's yours. You can say you got it. The people who made you a billionaire, they were billionaires. They got their own money. They was puppeting you. Now we got Kevin Hart telling the truth, and we got it. Let me show you something. Black people are afraid to change and to help make changes. You keep relying on other people for your sustenance. You keep relying on other people for your sustenance. And even when those people, they play you like you dumb as rocks, man. They play you like you fucking idiots, man. They give you $1 million. Fuck $1 million. They give you $30 million. And you won't use that money to make a difference in your own culture. Black people don't even know who their leader is. Who can go up and talk for you politically? Black people get in political power. They don't do nothing for the black hood in itself. A Spanish person get into political. Oh, we got to do this for the Latin population. A Chinese get in there. Oh, we got to do this for the Chinese population. A Jew get in there because we doing everything for the Jewish community. Black people get in there. It's all about me, myself, and I. Fuck the block, fuck the neighbor, fuck the project. When the heat go bad in projects, you got a big storm. When they kill somebody, you want to parade and march. And even when they kill somebody, it doesn't make a change. Why? Because you kill, they kill somebody. You go fight them on how wrong it was and how things got to change, how they keep killing each others. And you parade and you rob and you steal. So all of that parading and no peace, no justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. All of that is just so you could get a brand new TV. I seen one motherfucker in the thing during the Black Lives Matter thing. I seen one motherfucker running down the block, him and this man with a whole couch. Whole couch on their back. But you got all of these people become multi-millionaires and don't do nothing. Look at that neighborhood right there that Boosie in. But it says he's trying to help it up. Why y'all don't do it? Get into the real estate. Then soon as they start fixing it up, here you go. Gentrification. Oh, gentrification and white people always want to take over our neighborhoods and all this other nonsense. Why? Now Kevin Hart, you on the chopping block. Why? What's going to happen next? Who's next? He didn't say nothing wrong, did he? The Egyptians were black. Egyptians, we're black. Could you tell Alice to come take care of her for me? So what are you saying? But let's look at some other stuff here. When you look at black people in their fights and all of that, they killed George Floyd and made a big, big thing. Pops up. Black people don't have no leaders. Black people have no leaders. $20. Black people have no leaders. Yeah. Black people have no leaders. So people just pop up and lead you. Because it ain't gonna last long. So you got Black Lives Matter popped up. They was a failure. Black Lives Matter was a failure. They did not do nothing that led to black people changing anything. Police still was killing people. Black people still was killing each other. Shit's still going on. They didn't build nothing. They didn't do nothing. What did they do? They began an organization. They got money. They got a whole lot of money. They went and rented a mansion. They had parties. And that's all you good for. You good for taking money and buying cars, big cars, having mansion parties, and you want to chill with the elite. And the elite laughing at you. Because you got money, no power, and no fucking respect. Let's look at real black togetherness. The Black Panther Party. That's the best thing we had. The Black Panther Party was all black. We don't, if you mess with a white girl, come to the meeting, she can't come in. What's wrong with it? If you're black and you speak English and you go to a Latin meeting, they're going to speak a whole lot of Spanish. They're not going to tell you what they say. Chinese going to speak a whole lot of Chinese. You're confused. You hate yourself. You hate me. You want to kill me. But you don't want to kill those powers. And you don't want to stand up and be a leader. Look. Look at the Black Panther Party. Look at this. Look at that. All black people. Young black people. Old black people. Look at them up there. All black people. All black people. For black empowerment. You can't empower black people and accept infiltrators into your movement. That don't make no sense. They don't want you to have power. They don't want you to have no money. They don't want you to have no power. And they're going to totally disrespect you. And they do. The other day I went to Burger King to get something to eat. So I'm standing behind this old white lady. And the little white girl looking right at me. So after she served the white lady, she ran and started changing cups and doing this. So I'm standing there, you know what I mean? Because I changed, I'm changed, man. I'm not going to act up on this powerless white person. I'm not going to act up on this person because I could slam the shit out of her. I could be disrespectful and she ain't going to do nothing but call the police. But I'm in an all predominantly white town, all the white people around, And then the other white lady said, you got to take care of him. Such disrespect. Such disrespect from a kid. Where did she learn that from? Because they learn to disrespect black people. But black people learn to disrespect each other. What's wrong with y'all? We want power. We want retaliation. We want them to pay us. How they going to pay you? Who they going to give the money to? That money should go for power. Building the school. They don't want to teach black history in their schools no more. I mean, there's a black people supposed to be like the Jews. Build your own fucking school, man. People got money. For that money, got to build your own school. Teach your own history. How you going to teach how you going to want somebody to continue to teach your history who took your history from you? I'll be sitting here, I'll be feeling bad for all those rappers and comedians and singers and basketball players and football players and tennis players who get all that money and don't do nothing but for themselves. They don't realize how to get power and respect with that money they put in your hand. Become a fashion designer and run the Nike. Become a fashion designer and run the Gucci. Come this and you build a car, you're going to go to Ford. You're going to go to BMW. You're going to go to Mercedes. I just build a car. Why you don't go and do it yourself? Henry Ford did not have a standard education, and his cars are still up and coming off the fucking line today. Wow, that's money. That's power. Then you get that respect. Y'all gonna stay being disrespected. They're gonna stay telling y'all shut up. Even when you telling the truth like Kevin Hart. See, Kanye and all of them, you could get on them because at the end of the day, they discrediting them, the whole culture. And the Jews said they'll never be persecuted again. I'm going to do something on the Jews. And anybody set out to say anything bad about them Jews, they're in your ass. They can't do nothing to a broke motherfucker. They'll do something to somebody who's got a lot of power as far as when it comes to people, the power of persuasion. But he broke, he ain't got, we can't take his contract, we can't do this, all we gotta do is eat that. Cause like I'm on YouTube, they could shut me all the way out. Get the fuck out of here, shut the fuck up, you dead ass wrong, get up here and apologize, go tell them people you was dead ass wrong. But I respect Jews, I really do. I respect Jews because of what black people been through. And what black people are going through today. Because if you use them appropriately, you'll get that power and you'll get that respect. Until then, shut the fuck up. What are you going to do, Kevin Hart? This is Black Panthers. Black Lives Matter. You want to see Black Lives Matter? This is the Black Panthers. See all them black people? Let's look at Black Lives Matter. And we're going to end on this note. Because I know y'all don't want to hear truth. Y'all want to hear drama. And y'all want to look at people and say they're old. I'm an old fucked up dude. The same shit you're running into, I ran into. You running into that jail shit, I ran into that. You running into that shooting shit, I ran into that. You running into that drug dealing shit, I ran into that. And I'm trying to save you. Ain't a lot of old niggas out there doing that. You get 50,000, that old nigga down the block trying to hang on your coattail to smoke that job with you, get a drink from you, and act like he know you. Yeah, young boy, I got them shooters around me. I don't need that. I try to tell you what to fucking do with that money, boy, before you go broke. Because you're going to spend it up and go broke and don't have shit and got to go through the same shit again to try to get that money again. Because you got money, but you don't got power. You don't even got the power of thinking. You don't even got the power of investment. You don't even got the power of buying real estate to know what to do with that money. You need somebody to talk to you. You need to start sitting your ass down and listening if you ain't reading. But let's close with, we seen the Black Panthers. Let's close and let's look at Black Lives Matter. They got 13 million in donation. You ain't built one school. Black Lives Matter. You don't care. How much do you care about black people? Where are you? Where are you when they telling Kevin Hart they canceling his show because he telling the truth? Where are you? Look at all them white people marching in that Black Lives Matter shit. Look, white, black, white, white, Look, I'm gonna show you some more. Look, I'm gonna show you some more. Watch, look. You just seen this one, nope. Look, we gonna go right in my town. We gonna go right in my town. Look. Look at all those white people. Look at all those white people. Look. Yo, what's up, Jackie? Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing a video right now. I'll call you back. Look at all these white people. Look. You got a lot of black people there. Look, 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 look. White, 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 white. Ain't no black people in this one. Little baby. Look at this. Ain't there one black, not one black person. So how can you say you're going to empower your people, but you're incorporating the same people who took your history, who want to tear you down, who want to make you look bad, who want to call you savages? Let me show you this before we go. Let me show you this before you go. I just want to show you this. It's same shit going on today. That's when they blew up. That's when they really destroyed the Black Panthers. They blew the whole shit up. They blew it up in Philadelphia, 1985. They bombed all the row houses where they were at. Bombed it, blew it up. We done with them. Nobody came and took up that torch. They didn't come back with Black Panthers Party. They came back with Black Lives Matter, and they've been infiltrated. What are they doing? I don't see nothing they're doing. I really don't. But they had something here that I really wanted to share. Police brutality, that's what they were fighting. Same things going on today. Police brutality, jailing the black man, getting them from not getting good jobs. So come on, y'all. Stop getting your money and not getting power. Look to Kanye West and see what can happen to you without power, without that money in your pocket. How long you think you're going to be this great comedian guy? How long you think you're going to be this great rapper guy? Yeah, nobody's bigger than the group. So once you join the group, it is what it is. But you got to learn how to use the group to get the way you want to go, to see that vision. Enhance your visions, my people. Enhance your visions. Enhance your visions, man. Y'all got all that money and y'all got no power and they just totally disrespecting y'all. Kevin Hart, stand up, bro. Black Lives Matter, do better, man. And all you fucking young people talking about the older day, learn to learn from them, because y'all ain't doing nothing big at all, my guys. Y'all can't even read books. All y'all know is shoot, kill, sell drugs. Y'all disrespect y'all family and everything. Y'all never gonna have nothing. You're too disrespectful. You gotta learn. And you can't learn nothing from your same 18-year-old guy who's ain't doing nothing but selling 8 balls like you, because a lot of y'all ain't even buying ounces. Y'all have a nice night. Kevin Hart, wishing you the best, bro.